there are bad Friday the 13th sequels, and then there's Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. This was the first movie done by New Line, who recently acquired the rights to Friday the 13th, and all us fans were expecting something different. Yeah, we got something different, alright. We got one of the most train wreck cluster fucks ever to be committed to film. The movie starts with a dumb-looking, lumpy head, long hair, having frumpy ass, no mask, almost evaporated Jason getting blown to shit by the FBI. Why would the FBI be in Camp Crystal Lake? And then the guy doing the autopsy on him eats his heart, and it turns out that Jason has to jump body to body until he can be reborn? Say what? And then we got the whole town of Camp Crystal Lake. It's stuck in the 1950s, and everyone's podunking it. And yeah, they're making Jason burgers, and they're capitalizing, they're cashing in on the fame and notoriety of Jason, which is wrong because we spent the last 8 movies of the town trying to erase the blood-filled history of Jason in Camp Crystal Lake. There's no Camp Crystal Lake in this movie, by the way. Anyways, we got body jumping Jason, right? And he strips a guy down, butt-ass naked, and shaves his mustache. Why does the guy gotta be butt-ass naked? And when would Jason learn how to shave? He had a beard in part 2. Anyways, so our heroes here are Nerd Ferguson, a 90-pound weakling little bitch who's like the worst lead in horror film history, and Creighton Duke, the bounty hunter who knows everything about everyone ever. He explains to us in a ridiculous finger-breaking exposition scene, he explains that Jason jumps body to body. He knows that, and there's only one way to kill a Jason. Only a Voorhees can kill a Voorhees, kind of like only a Prime can kill a Prime. Because it turns out Jason had a sister. Turns out that's bullshit. In the first movie, the one everyone's seen, you know, Pamela Voorhees clearly states that she has one child, and that one child is Jason Voorhees. Anyways, in the middle of this movie, we got ridiculous amounts of horror movie riboffery. We've got the disappearing Halloween window bit. We got the crate from Creepshow. We got the Terminator police scene from Terminator. You know, and we got the melting man from Hellraiser. Also, the Book of the Dead is in Pamela Voorhees' house. Why would the Book of the Dead be in Pamela Voorhees' house? Why is the Book of the Dead in this movie? If I wanted to see a movie of the Book of the Dead, I'd watch fucking Evil Dead. If I wanted to see a movie of Jason, I'd watch Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, and not this piece of shit. And if Pamela Voorhees had a house that Jason is jumping bodies to get to, wouldn't he have lived in that house in part 2, 3, 4? I don't know. The house came out of nowhere. It makes no sense. Just like this piece of shit. So eventually, Jason's sister gets killed and he turns into a demon after he speaks, which, don't even get me started on Jason talking, but he speaks and then he gets reduced to demon form. Much like Freddy got reduced to demon form in New Nightmare, this movie's kind of like the New Nightmare of the Friday series because it follows none of the series rules and keeps up with none of the series continuity. Anyways, little demon Jason flies up his dead sister's coochie, and becomes reborn as the same Jason from the beginning, battle damage intact and axe wound. Why did he just fly up his dead mom's coochie? She's probably in the house, isn't she? Anyways, turns out that coochie jumping withstanding, his dead sister had a little baby, and the baby grew up, and the baby can now kill Jason Voorhees, and she's got a baby too, but that's really not important, so don't worry about it. So this daughter can kill Jason Voorhees, because Creighton Duke, he's got a super knife. And he gives her the super knife, and of course it transforms into a mega knife. And now, only a mega knife could stop Jason Voorhees. Only this super duper double looper fucking bullshit plot can kill Jason, right? So, after Jason's fighting Nerd Ferguson, even though I swear to God I've seen him bend a sheriff in half, he crushed someone's skull in this movie, he's gouged out eyes, he just keeps punching Nerd Ferguson, and he's just a tough son of a bitch, and he will not surrender, he will not die. Which gives the opportunity for little dead sister's kid to jump off this huge platform and stab him with a mega knife, which causes ridiculously fake rock hands to pull Jason down to hell. This movie is hell. Watching this movie is awful. And then we got the awesome ending, right? The ending that makes everyone forget how shitty this movie was. We got the ending where Freddy's glove pops up and pulls the mask down. We begin the 11-year cock tease for Freddy vs. Jason. This movie fits nowhere in continuity. It's awful, it's bad, the kills are dumb because none of them are done by Jason and they're not good anyways. It's just a piece of shit, it's awful, and I hate it. It causes my brain stabbing pains! Whoa! Groovy. Shitty movie. I banish thee to hell with my mega knife. Fuck you!